I, as well as many other people, are getting sick of hearing about these people in power who abuse their platform and their capabilities when they could be using it for the greater good. This kind of conduct and behavior comes from a sense of entitlement because people from power, prestige, and in the public eye feel entitled to be above the law. Like we just heard on CNN, this type of behavior is becoming normalized. Some main examples are Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, who take the general public for fools. Their version of freedom of expression is gaslighting. The definition of gaslighting is a form of manipulation that seeks to sow seeds of doubt in a targeted individual or in members of a targeted group, hoping to make them question their own memory, perception, and sanity. We see people in high power such as Trump utilizing this strategy of gaslighting. Gaslighting has been brought to light by the conduct of the current U.S. administration, which routinely challenges basic truths with claims of fake news and which then recklessly offers alternative facts in their place. Freedom of expression is the right of every individual to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers. There should be no boundaries on freedom of expression as long as it is factual. Trump, who can be used as a prime example, is abusing freedom of speech through the use of gaslighting. The majority of his Twitter references he uses dog whistles, which are nothing more than hateful comments worded in defensible ways. It is a sort of code between him and his supporters that he is perfecting through his Twitter feeds. Hypocrisy is another byproduct of this new art of gaslighting, where individuals like Trump preach from their pulpit, "I do as I say, not as I do" sermon, like when he spouts off about how he loves the military and how he loves war, and all the fire and fury, yet in reality, when he was pressed into service himself in his youth, he deferred on 5 separate occasions due to bone spurs in his heels. This just goes to show that Donald Trump is a coward. He goes on to talk about loving his country and supporting American trade, when in person he has evaded taxes for decades, and he buys Chinese steel for his buildings, as well as wears Chinese Trump ties. His wife Melania has championed the cause of online cyberbullying in direct contrast to the master cyberbully, her husband. It is almost impossible for a public sphere to exist today with all the social media platforms and blogging available for people to speak their minds, a majority of the time in a negative fashion. It is especially hard for this to exist with people like Trump in the world.